So we have to take that and go down there. Straight down. Super steep. Okay, so I took off the Bitsy bug jig and I've switched to the Ned rig. And instead of a Ned jig, I actually put on a Moon Eye jig, VMC. This works pretty well. It's a pretty clean bottom in this lake. And I'm really hoping that because of the clean bottom, I'm not getting hooked up on sticks and all that kind of stuff. So let's give it a go and see what happens. I'm feeling pretty good about it though. I think that because of its subtlety and the way it moves, we might pick up some action on the bottom of this lake. Let's give it a shot here. Nice easy bounce, drag on the bottom. There we go, hooked up. Didn't take long at all. Little bass, but nonetheless, got him. Feisty little guy. Yeah, like I said, they have to be small to become big, so here we go. Not a bad start. It's the Ned rig again. I love clean bottom lakes like this because you can use Ned rigs without getting snagged and all that. Let's get another one. All right, so I just cast it over there. Just gonna let it fall and sit. Before I even move it, I just let it sit. I'm gonna bring it back slowly. I just drag it back usually. I hardly even reel. Go really get the line tight, and I'll just kind of drag it back. And that should just kind of bounce like this, like a little stick underneath the water. Really subtle. And I have a feeling the fish are actually back in the shade because this sun is really, really high right now. And I'm using this thin diameter braid. Oh, there's a big bass right in front of me. It was just swimming like that. Probably didn't see it on the camera. They're heading that way. The other big bass I saw was heading that way too. Let's see if we can pick one of these up. And by big, I mean 16, 17. I'll take it. Otherwise, we'll move to a different spot. Definitely a lot of fish in here though. I go tighten my line, let it drop, drag it slow. Oh, something's got it. Here we go, hooked up. Oh, got off. See that? It's that subtle bite. Couldn't get a solid hook set on there. Kind of screwed up my bait too. Let's try that again. I keep on saying last cast in there, but it's fun because they're in a negative mood right now for the most part, these bass. They're not feeding. And I mean they are, but so when you can make them bite like that, that's really cool. All right, one more cast and we're gonna move. Ooh, scared some. You get a little trigger happy when they're pulling on that, the bluegills. You're hoping for something bigger, of course. Like that, hooked up. Not a huge one, but I'll take it. There we go. Yeah, the big ones just aren't active. Come on. There we go. Well, like I said, with the small ones being active, the little ones not, I'll take that. See you later, bud. Something's got it. Hooked up. Little bass again. That was a light bite. I thought it was on a twig or something. Look at that little guy. Jeez. It's one of the smaller ones I've ever caught. Huh, still fun. All right, we got a couple more hours of fishing, and I'm still gonna stick with this Ned rig. I've had the most success with that so far. Nice. Hooked up. Little better one. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe later at night they're a little more active. Ooh, feisty. Okay. There we go. Still not the big ones. But you know, they're still fun to catch. It's always fun to catch these, especially in May still. Whew, nice. They're off the edge of this bog here. Come on, see you later, bud. Hooked up. Not a big one, but still pretty fun. Also, I saw my line going like this. I was like, well, the wind's blowing away from me and the line's going this way. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Running with it, this little guy. No shortage of fish in this lake, let me tell you. Just a little squeaker. I was like, there's gotta be something behind that log. I'm sure there's a couple more. Let's get another one. Oh, here we go. A little better, nothing special though. We're gonna have to go through a lot of these to get the big ones, I think, to bite. There we go. See you, bud. Here we go. Fish on. A little better, but still. Hey, I'll take it. Still fun, either way. Just a little guy. Oh, no, behave. Behave. Best is yet to come, folks. Hooked up. Little one again. Wow, lots of these guys. All right, everybody, that's a wrap for me tonight. Hope you enjoyed that one. Wasn't my best outing, but it was still a lot of fun. It's exciting when the largemouth start coming in shallow and the spawn. See, up here in the northern states, we don't have the luxury, I guess you could call it, like they do down south in Texas and Bama and all those places down there. So tonight we basically, a lot of small largemouths, very small finesse jigs. That's the only thing that worked. Spinner baits didn't work that well. Swim jigs, swim baits, they weren't hitting those. tried a lot of times. Also, the panfish bite was pretty good, but I didn't want to mess around with that. I can come back here specifically to catch some panfish another time. I love catching all kinds of fish, but tonight's goal is to get into some largemouth bass, which I did. I probably caught, I don't know, 20, 25 when the time was all done, but all pretty small. I'm not complaining. It just means that I'll have to come back here when the big daddies are biting. So that'll be a lot of fun as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give me a like, subscribe, share, comment down below, by the way, what you think about that pink rod. All right.